introduce.
It's happening. Sorry, I clicked it too fast. Well, let's do a live introduction.
We're live.
Sorry, everyone. I clicked the button a little too fast for my colleagues here. But thank you all for coming at this early time. I think we need to do a couple of quick introductions. Shane, continue.
Yes, please.
No, continue.
Yeah, you wanted to be introduced?
Oh, hold on a minute.
No, he's stressed.
Okay, Paco, you do the introduction.
Me?
Well, just introduce Shane and Vicky.
Okay. Well, I will start with Vicky.
Hi.
Can you?
I'm from Argentina. Hello, I'm from Argentina. I'm vocal coach, and I'm start review Eurovision in 2021. I said early that my English is so.
As mine. Don't care, Vicky.
I do my best. The worst is I'm going to Malmo, and I'm super scared because I don't know what I might doing with the English. Well,
you will defend.
We see.
I promise. I pass.
It'll be
I pass
great.
for the same. Then you lose. Then you lose all your shame, and you go ahead with everything.
Okay.
Jordan, I think Georgie's waiting to get put in.
Oh yes, you're right. Yeah, he looks so bored.
I literally
Sorry.
before the live even starts, I'm here.
Oh,
Before, oh my God.
I am texting everywhere.
Not in YouTube. Why don't you write? But
I know I did even in the private chat.
Yeah, but you could have commented on
no,
the
but in YouTube. I said in YouTube. I was watching the YouTube comment.
I was watching before even it goes live, and I was thinking like, okay, maybe streaming a bit.
Yeah, maybe they don't want me. No, I do now see your 4 messages in the private chat. So sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh my God.
I mean, sorry, I interrupted. It was about where were you?
We're just talking about our esteemed guests for the day, Vicky and Luke. Well, Luke's been here before. Luke's been around.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So we were just kind of chatting, shooting the shit a little bit. Has everyone been keeping up with the rehearsals today?
Yeah.
Yes.
And do
Very
you have any initial thoughts and feelings? Like, what has any stood out to you?
Ireland.
Ireland.
For sure.
I agree.
Ireland was the biggest shock.
But I was confident about this with Ireland. I really believe that what we saw in the national final was just a very low-profile performance.
Yeah.
And if they just take care as in the video clip, and they put the same essence in the staging, it could be like this. And I really like it. I really like it.
Yeah, I feel like a good shock. Shock but good.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, it would have been hard to do anything too creative in that studio where they held the selection. So, we kind of had to put that to the side, take that into consideration. But I was amazed. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Personally, I think she's the dark horse of this edition.
Especially after seeing the staging, I agree. Yeah, that
Okay.
really changed a lot for me.
And as well, before the rehearsals, Ireland kept going up in the odds. So I was like, and now this
So they have some momentum.
Yeah.
Ireland is going to rise in the odds for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't check it already. But...
Okay, but Marcus, is that after you saw the staging today? Is it still the last out of all of your songs? Or not anymore?
Sorry, Shane is waiting to be back in. Also.
Thank you. There he is.
I changed a second. I changed my lights because I see two orange. I don't know why. Wait.
Don't worry, Vicky.
I feel you.
We are coming and going. I missed my cup. And what else? What else? From the I like also, of course, Ukraine.
Yes.
Oh, that looked epic.
I love Jerry Hale's dress. Good.
The costumes. I really like the costumes that they are wearing. And what else? And Lithuania. I think that that those three are my three favorites from the rehearsals from today.
Mm-hmm. See, but I'm a little afraid that maybe the stage looks too good, and now everything's going to look good, and then some things that were front runners are now just going to get caught up in the mix because everything's so spectacular. And I'm like, shit.
And that we are not going to be able to choose one.
Like, something has to be bad. Like, enough. Because even Poland looked kind of cool. I mean,
no, Poland, yes.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
So I'm like, shit, nothing's looking too bad right now.
I agree.
But okay, I have to get a mug actually because I've forgotten it. So just give me a moment and I'll be right back.
Do you have? Vicky, do you have?
I have my special Greek mug again.
Oh,
Yes.
In my mug is my dogs.
Really?
Yeah.
They are your real dogs?
Yes.
Those. And what are their names? Which are
Betty, and Juanete.
Juanete? I love it. Juanete.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're adorable.
Well, should we go ahead and jump right in?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you
go.
everyone who's tuning in, and thank you to my colleagues for joining me for a new episode of Eurovision Tea. So today I am joined by the fabulous Chico Toxico, Vicky Vocalissima, Luke Reacts, Georgie Kanev, and Shane's Eurovision review on location in the back porch.
Yeah,
So-
because I'm not allowed inside because there's a baby sleeping. So I'm on the balcony and it's freezing.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, so nice
Wow.
and huge. What an apartment.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Gorgeous.
here in Hamburg we finally also have good weather, but inside the apartment it's cold.
Mm.
So with which one do we start, Jordan?
Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about kind of wrapping up our final country by country review of the countries of Austria, Albania, and Greece for Eurovision 2024. So I was thinking maybe we can start with a song that I've heard a lot of varying opinions about, as we talked about, and that is Austria. Is everybody okay with starting with Austria?
Not really, but okay.
I mean, we can go Albania if you prefer.
No. Let's go.
No, let's go Albania. It's fine.
Okay, Albania.
Austria, I meant. Austria.
No,
Austria.
Austria.
Okay, Austria. So everyone has their mugs ready.
Yeah.
So, of course, we're going to start off with our initial question, which is, do you think that Austria will qualify to the grand final of Eurovision 2024? If you think yes, hold your mug up. If not, spill that tea, hold it down, and shake it out. So give us your answers in 3, 2, 1.
What?
Okay.
Thank God I'm not the only one.
Half and half,
Thank
girl.
God.
Half and half. Luke, why you have the dislike? You had it up. Why they give you a thumbs down? Okay. So we have a split jury here today.
Jordan?
Everyone, yes.
Just can you take away Marcus Erix's comment because it's
shit.
like standing there since long, and
Yeah,
Marcus
I'm like-
is taking too much of
Too much.
credit.
Too much credit. Marcus is always blowing up the chat. We gotta highlight somebody else. I like this one right here. So we're gonna leave
Yes.
that up for just
Yes.
a moment.
You can't live that.
Any compliments are welcome. So everyone tell us in the chat what you think, but we'll move on to the next question which is for the three of us who said it will qualify. Do we think it will come top 10 at Eurovision 2024? In 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that one was a pretty quick one.
Okay.
But I want to hear from some of you naysayers who said it won't even qualify. You said it's not coming close to the final. So tell us why you hate Austria's entry this year so passionately and greatly. Let's see. Shane, you look like you have something to say. You're holding it in. I see it in your eyes.
No, I think a combination of two things. I think number one, unfortunately, due to the preview party season, I didn't really get anything that gave me much confidence that this is going to slay on stage. And I think probably a bit of my personal taste has come into this as well, based on the fact that there's quite a few female bops in the semi-final, including Georgia. It doesn't cut it for me personally. I don't know. I've from my first listen, I was just like, yeah, no, I should like this. Is very Cascada-esque, and I love Cascada. But then after the second or third listen, I was like, no, this isn't completely your jam. And so I haven't completely gelled with it. I know people like Georgie, who I love, gels with it, and I love that. And I know that there's a lot of love for it. I don't know. I've kind of assumed for quite a long time that this isn't going to qualify. But for Georgie, because I love Georgie, I hope I'm wrong.
Wow.
Now that you mentioned me, then I can start. I actually decided today at the last 2 hours ago that it's for sure qualifier because I saw this clip of her performing the last performance that she has had on Austrian TV. And at the end of the song, finally, it's not like the pre-party. She's not going so high and it doesn't sound so much out of tune like at the pre-parties. They kept it very, very on sleek for her vocals. And I actually really like this video. The last one, it's not that it's like 10 out of 10, but it's definitely 100% better than what it was vocally on all of the pre-parties.
But because he was singing the half of the song?
What do you mean?
She was not. She was silenced almost all the song.
I heard her.
Yeah,
I heard her on all of the song.
Well,
Note.
maybe we are not talking about the same performance. It was the TV performance from yesterday.
I think so. Yeah.
That was from the Austrian TV, and the ending of the song was very good, actually, and very, very well thought through, because they probably sat down and thought, like, okay, Kalin, you're not the best singer. No, you know what I mean? Let's cut the song and make it good for your vocals, which is not bad. Guys, Fureira is not the best singer either, but the song was cut for Fureira, and that's what I needed for Austria, to cut the song to make it for Kalin. And for me, they made it, and that's why I think that she will qualify. I mean, I have her as a short qualifier. For me, as a personal taste, she is in my top 10, but as a prediction, I don't know if she will come in the top 10.
It's 35 in my top.
Oh, really? Ow.
Yeah.
Ow.
You said 35.
but because it's, I think this year is too many songs, female pop songs, and she, I think it's too flat, the song. Vocally speaking, I think she in the song she's never explode. There's no all the song is the same for me.
Sure. It's kind of one level.
Yeah. There's no breaking point, a point. Whoa.
Yeah, there is no a vocal wow moment where she can show that she has a nice voice or something like that.
And I see insecure in the pre-parties with her voice. I don't know.
Well, see, I think I think the issue, and I do love the song, by the way, but I think the issue is there is that moment in the song, but she just cannot hit it. And I think that's the problem. Like, you hear it's there, like you hear her go for it, but she just never hits it in a way that like a Nutsa could totally hit that climax. You know what I mean? But that being said, this song to me from the very first listen was an immediate love. I think there are definitely a lot of girl bops this year, but this one does it in quite a different way than all the rest of them this year. Like, we don't have another rave song this year. And so I think if she really capitalizes on the rave aspect, I mean, I even appreciate that her dance moves. I mean, I'm not a raver, so I don't know. I could be wrong. But even her dance moves seem like kind of that weird fringe ravey, like, ooh, that's kind of crazy dance move. I like it.
But I don't know if this is gonna be the dance that it will be on Eurovision. I mean, parts of it probably, or maybe, or
Probably,
right, but you will have dancers like 3 or 4 men, and I don't think that we have seen that this is the choreography of the song.
But what I'm saying is, like, I like the spirit of what she's been doing.
Yeah, I love her, but I don't love the song. Exactly.
For sure. Like, I love the spirit. So if she can like capture that energy and just make it more lean into the rave element instead of just doing the traditional hair flip dance break, then I think she could find a path through, because it is a girl bop, but it's different than the others. So that's my reason why I think it could go through, because it is different enough.
It is, and it's like it's a pop song, but I think it's like it brings back to people this kind of music that it also used to be, because the song doesn't sound so much 224, and I love this about the song. It sounds very like, Eurovision made. It's a Eurovision made song, and radio, video clip, anything could be watched. But I think here our friend Luke maybe says a lot, because he loves the song, so maybe he can.
Yes. So, like, from the music video, my legs were wide open because of the
Look.
but the pre-parties have made my legs go back in, because I think the pre-parties, like,
I would cry if I was her and I heard that. I would shed a tear.
No, like, I love this song. It's in my personal top 3, alongside Malta and Georgia, and I love a gal bop. It's obvious, but I just think her pre-parties have been very amateur, and sometimes I feel like we're watching a karaoke party instead of a pre-party. Like, I can't sing for shit, but just that's what I think. I agree with Georgie. I think she can elevate it, but I haven't seen her performance yesterday, but I saw the one at a farewell party. Yeah. And that really scared me. Like, I was like, bitch, am I going to be in Malmo when you don't qualify? But I'm doing what I want, and I think she can qualify for the gays.
That's right. For the gays!
For the girls and for the gays.
Yeah.
I know, because that bitch can rock a bodysuit and a thigh high. Listen. And that bodysuit is up to here on the side. Like, that is high cut on the side. She looks great.
And can I just say, sorry, as well, is, she has done a lot of stage performances for Junior Eurovision. Yeah. I think her husband's a stage designer as well. So, that's why I feel like she can't go wrong with the staging. Yeah. So we will see what happens.
Okay,
we will
Paco,
see.
Bring us home.
Okay, for sure, she has possibilities, for sure, and she at the end, if they make a good mixing of the sound, if she finally makes a good vocal performance, for sure she she could do it. But the point is that now I'm not confident. I'm not confident about her vocals. I never listened to her singing well. I always see her dancing only with her hands, and for me it's very funny because it's all time making all the choreography only with the hands. I suppose that is because if you start dancing with your legs, then you miss the breath and you sing worse. I don't know. There are a lot of points that I'm not confident, and the performance of yesterday in the TV show, it was for me also another point of this is not enough. This is not enough for qualifying. Don't know. I think that, for example, and Georgia is in the same, as you say, Jordan. Georgia is in the same semifinal. She can performance well.
Yeah, she has it all.
And maybe that's not comparing these two performances. Maybe is not good for Austria. So
yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, secretly no, I was just gonna say.
Oh, sorry.
Shane, you go first.
If Austria don't qualify, there's going to be a lot of very, very upset and or angry gays on Twitter. So
Halo, do you remember with Halo? Sorry, Halo. And
that's just what I was about to say.
It's going to happen the same. Halo was one of the favorites.
I just said, sorry, carry on.
But this
what were you going to say about Halo?
This has got to be better than Halo on stage. Like, this is going to be better. It's going to be better.
Yes,
have
because
some faith.
There is nothing in the world like Pia Maria. There's nothing in the world.
The thing is that she's also a stage director, so it has to be better because she knows she's a stage director, so she knows what she wants and what this song could have.
But I do get vibes of Ranella, Albania 2022.
Shut your ass up right now. Right now.
The gays, like, she was a big fan favorite and flopped.
Oh.
But that flopped for different reasons. The one thing that I know about Austria, because she's in the hands of her husband, the problem with Ranella, unfortunately, was the staging was atrocious. I know Austria will have good staging. I have no doubt about that. It's just whether she can deliver. And like I said, I hope she does. There are many other gay that want it to.
Many other gay. I love it. No, my only other question was, what does Amr think of this? Because he loved Halo so much.
You said already that it's like...
Yes, she's going to qualify.
But like, where is it in his ranking? That's what I want to know. Amr, let us know where this is in your
I think it's in his top 10.
Okay.
Like me.
I was like, he's got to love this. Like, there's no way he doesn't love this.
But he said that Halo was in his first place. Also.
Halo was his favorite.
God.
I know.
Personal ranking top 5.
Okay.
Oh my
figured there was no way it wouldn't be, but I just wanted the confirmation.
Too many disappointments with Austria, Amer. Sorry, you're going to hate this country.
I've been burned one too many times by Austria. That's what he's going to say after this year. Okay, so does anyone have any concluding thoughts on Austria before we move along to our second country?
I want to know what she's going to do after this, because as we know, like, obviously with the clips that we've seen that have gone viral, so because she is Martin, that's the husband's name, right, the stage producer, she's the stand-in for whichever kind of performance he produces. She's the stand-in for the rehearsals. After this year, now you are a Eurovision artist. After this year, will she go back to being one of his stand-ins? That's what I want to
do. That.
There's no question out there. Pose the question.
There's no way.
I don't think so.
You can do that.
No.
Well, if she doesn't qualify, she might.
No. That would just be sad. I think we would all just be sad. She can listen, the studio cut is a banger. So she can make a song. Maybe she can't perform it live all the way, but she can make a song, so she could just keep making bops.
Yeah.
We'll listen to them. You know,
I love the song. I have to say, I love the song.
it's a good song.
And I spend all my day saying tiram diram dan and expecting that someone in the background say we were ref. I always waiting for someone to make the answer.
I think the song is great for the radio, for example, but in the stage, I think in the stage maybe it's very difficult. I don't know. Let's.
And we know at the Euro Club, it's going to go down.
Yeah,
for sure.
Oh, the party is great.
Yeah, get the shot.
Absolutely.
So let's go then to the next one.
Let's move right along then. So our second entry that we'll be talking about is Albania, Besa with the song Titan. So let's jump right in. Get your mugs ready because we're going to ask.
Wait. I need to take my list because I have written there on my list who. Wait.
Yeah, I check my top two.
People in the chat, you could tell us what
let us know
if Albania is going to qualify or not with this Titan.
with this Titan.
Hi, Andreas. Thank you.
So
I practice in my English with you because I tell him before that I go into Malmo and I'm so scared because my English is. Well,
Don't worry, Vicky.
I do my best and I give some candies from Argentina. So if you don't understand me, I give you a candy and that's great.
We are going to end the week very fat.
Okay, so let's jump into Albania. Team, do we think that Albania is qualifying to the grand final in 3, 2, 1? Oh, are we?
No, look, don't do that. Okay.
Okay, so we're 2 and 4. Shane, it's me and you.
Okay.
So now, do we think, Shane and I, that Albania will come top 10?
1 second. Let me just check. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, have you verified?
Yeah.
Will it come top 10 this year in 3, 2, 1?
Okay.
Okay. These are going by real quick today.
Yeah, this is going to...
But we are talking very long for them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like we have a lot of tea.
We have a lot of thoughts and feelings.
Have a lot of thoughts.
Vicky, Marcus is saying, I will then pretend to not understand you. More candy.
Yeah, of course. Later, if you want, I show you what I give you to you.
Okay.
Which of you go to Malmo? Either.
All of us.
All?
Oh, well.
No, not Jordan. Not Jordan. No.
Oh, well, the rest have candies. From Argentina. Okay. Alfajor. Yeah.
Okay, so who wants to kick us off with Albania?
I'll start. Obviously, we said that we were going to do our predictions irrespective of our personal tastes. So first and foremostly, I do love the song. It's my personal top 15.
Oh.
No.
Personal top 15, and that's all.
We have got to get some better Wi-Fi.
Okay,
You're back.
I'm back. Okay, so basically, I think what's I've seen quite a lot of places that I think every year people underestimate Albania. And as a result of that, I think it's really difficult to predict in regards to Albania. But track record suggests it tends to qualify. And actually, I love the song last year. This is completely different. It's just that there's so many songs this year where I just treat them in 2 parts. And this is another one where that last 30, when that beat kicks in, like, I'm just like, I am there. And a few of us have heard her live. She's vocally on point, sound phenomenal. And she's a stage performer. And I just think the song's good. And it's, again, one of those songs, again, that I'm confused that there's not hype necessarily, but the fact that there's just silence on this one generally, which kind of surprises me. again, where have I put this? So objectively, in regards to my ranking, I said, in my opinion, this is qualifying in 9th. So that means that I'm not confident, but I've got this as my, what I think, 9th place qualifying.
Yeah, I'm also not confident. Like, I have this as like peak borderline, could go either way. I have no idea. And for me, the only reason it's in that place, unfortunately, is the revamp. So y'all know this was probably in my top 5 pre-revamp. Like, I
Yeah.
love this song. I got the shirt before they changed the name. Like,
Oh.
I loved the original of this song. And I understand why she made the choices that she did, because Albania always sends songs in Albanian. They always get criticized for doing so because everyone says it's the same, even though it's not the same because the songs themselves are different. But I understand that in doing this, she was taking a risk. But I feel like it's this weird paradox where she took a risk by making the song more generic.
Jordan, you are saying that she take the risk making the revamp?
Yes, because
no, the real risk would be if she remained the song as it was. That would be more risky.
But I don't think so for Albania, because everyone expects Albania to send an Albanian language song. They expect them to send a big vocalist doing a song in Albanian with red and black staging. And so I think probably in her mind, she was like, I'm going to send a song that I want that's pretty much in English, that has more pop elements than the original did, especially in that last 30 seconds. And that's going to be a risk because people don't expect this from Albania. And so in my mind, it's a flip paradigm from a lot of countries. For a lot of countries, it's a risk to send something ethnic and send something that's of them. But for Albania, it's a risk to send something that's not. I mean, that's my feeling. And so it's weird because she took a risk, but the risk was making the song more generic. And so
yes, that's why I'm saying
paradox.
that was not a risk. For me, the risk thing is sending Blanca Paloma, is sending something ethnic, authentic, that sounds to your own country that maybe other countries they don't understand.
But
For
Albania
me, it's the risky thing.
That.
What?
But Albania always sends ethnic songs.
Not always.
And it's
not
always in their language.
The last years, they always do.
Yes, but
I love Albania the last year because the drama.
What I mean to say is that making the revamp and making this song as a generic pop song with that end, I really hate the end of the song. That boom, 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 boom.
What? Zane's favorite part?
I can't stand it.
Really?
Really? No. I don't. No. I can't stand it. Really.
I feel the same. I think the song lose charm because it converted in something generic, and that's lose all the final national final the charm the song have.
I will agree just with the part that I would have loved the song even more if at least the rapping part was kept in Albanian.
For sure.
I don't mind that it became in English, because the Albanian version was okay. I liked it. It was my winner. But I would have liked if they kept at least the Albanian part in Albanian, because it was very catchy. I really like the song. I listen to it very often. I put the video clip also very often. The video clip is very nice. I love the video clip. Unfortunately, I don't put it as a prediction to qualify. If it was my personal taste, I would have put it through. But I didn't put it because of the semi-final and because of the other songs. If it was that strong, it would have qualified. But as people wrote here on the that Albania has a big diaspora, and that's true. Albania has a big diaspora in Europe, and many of them watch Eurovision, so many will vote for Albania. If it qualifies, I'll be happy, but it will for sure take the place of a better song. But yeah.
Well, I'm going to go next.
I'm scared.
No.
You just seem so happy to go.
Yeah, he's like, and he's just like, and now it's my turn.
Right.
No. Albania is one of my favorites this year. That's why I'm so indecisive with it qualifying or not. Like, I want it to qualify. I really do. But I just feel like because it's in spot 2, I know songs can qualify from spot 2, like Armenia last year.
Yeah.
I just feel like spot 2 kills this type of song. Like we saw it in Barcelona, and I thought she was like amazing. Like,
Yes.
I was like, I do not like people seeing me cry, but I was crying, and I had my head on Vince's shoulder. I did not let people see. But I just think there's something so anthemic, and I have to agree with Shane and disagree with Paco. I think the last 30 seconds.
Oh, there you go.
The computer agrees.
Yes.
But the last 30 seconds, it gives me Dua Lipa, it gives like club, and just like have fun, fuck life, like do all that. Like, it just makes me happy. But I think she might be a bit forgettable compared to like the other entries in the semi. But I am manifesting she will shock everyone and come 10th.
And someone in the comments said that the studio tracks lack something. Apparently, we are getting some Albanian at the live show, though.
I would love to.
If it happens, I would really like it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
That would help a lot.
Yeah.
Vicky, did you say your opinion?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I have her in the 28 in my top, but it's a shame because I think she has the greatest voices in this edition. So I think it's strange because I love her voice, but the song I think dropped with the English version.
Yeah.
And her personality, I really love her. She's a mother. I really love her. Each time she's talking or how she interacts with.
She's fun. Yeah.
Yes, it's very fun. She was cleaning the glasses of who was Finland, the Finland singer, I think. She takes the glasses and started. You have your glasses dirty. I have to clean for you. She's very funny. I really love her, but it's the song. The problem is not her. It's not her voice. It's the song.
And I think. Oh, you go, Shane.
No, I was gonna say Georgie's got a funny story with Bessa.
Really?
It makes her sound like a diva, but she was lovely about it.
You mean when I interviewed her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I told her like when I started, I was standing on the one side, and then I said like, is it okay if I stand here? Do you want to stand there? And she was like, go on the other side. Go on the other side. That's my side. Okay, go the other side.
I hadn't pressed record yet, and Georgie was doing the chat, and he was just like clarifying, like, okay, so we're gonna start now. I'm gonna stand here, and she was like, that's not happening. That's my side. But she said it not in a diva way, but in a really funny way. She's lovely.
It was a funny way. And she was actually the only one who was like, as long as she was speaking, she was also touching. She's very, very, very. How do you call that in English? Very. How do you say that? Humble.
Humble.
Yeah,
she's very personable, very humble. Yeah.
Like, I feel like if it was a reality competition, she would be one of the front runners to win. Based on personality. And what I have to say is about her as a person, I like how she addresses like on social media, like comments, like when people have criticized her, like she accepts. Oh, have I froze? Oh no, she accepts it.
Yeah,
she
has no filter on Twitter, which sometimes can be her downfall. But like, she's blunt. She says what she thinks.
Yeah, that's true.
but she's very polite in the way what she did with the jury points of Wee blog juries.
Mhm.
The same day that Bambi thought they say fuck you juries. And then she appears on social media saying, okay, I disagree with those jury points, but thank you for the good things you say about my song.
I agree.
That was like, you are a miss.
Yeah, I agree. But my only reservation, and I think someone's tried to calm me down, is apparently Albania don't have Sasha Baptiste this year. So they've had Sasha Baptiste for the last 2 years. They don't have Sasha Baptiste this year. But I've heard that they still have a very good producer. I don't know who that is, and I don't know whether they've got a track record or whether they've done Eurovision before. But that makes me slightly nervous because I just assumed Albania has just got this relationship with Sasha Baptiste. And I just thought, Sasha Baptiste, you've got this girl. You're going to look after Albania. You're going to look after Bessa. Let's just go forward. Let's qualify. But when I found out that Sasha Baptiste is not doing Albania, I got scared.
But I read somewhere that, I mean, we'll get pictures and stuff the following days, but I read somewhere that she will have, for the viewers on TV, she will have a horse built up from neon lights, and it will be such an effect that it will be seen on the television. And this is a very nice idea.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I think we all agree that even if she qualifies, she's going to have to fight for a spot. It will be a fight. And so I want her, with the staging, with the vocals, with the outfit, to just give it her all, go crazy, do everything that she can do. And so even if she doesn't qualify, nobody can say that it was not a memorable, great performance.
Last year, what was the benchmark to qualify? What is the magical number? Because it used to be 30. Is it 40 something now to qualify?
40.
I don't know.
So I'm just wondering what the magical number is in regards to get 10th spot. What is the rough amount of points do you need? So based on last year, I think it was, because basically what I'm trying to say is, because of Albania last year, it just came out that, do you remember Albania last year got like 10 points from rest of the world or something like that, or 12 points? And it came out that those points came from Kosovo. So as a result of that, I'm assuming Albania will get 12 points from rest of the world this year. So they're already starting on 12. So I'm just trying to work out where the other points will come from.
If our first semi-final last year, the frontier was 34 points.
Okay.
And in semi-final 2, 44. You have a waiter, a personal waiter. That's nice.
Okay, yeah. So they need 20 something points from somewhere else. It's doable. It's doable.
Yeah,
I think they'll get 12 points from the rest of the world.
They will. From the rest of the world, they will get from the semi-final 100%. Albania took in the final 10 points last year. In the final, Albania had from the rest of the world 10 points, which is.
Yes,
and as someone else said, Greece normally gives Albania, again, diaspora. Greece normally gives Albania points.
Always 8, 10, 7.
Yeah. So I think on that alone, we let Luke, that alone, Bessa should be okay, I hope.
Because if she doesn't qualify, I'll be crying.
Last year, Albania had 12 points from the rest of the world, 12 from Slovenia, 10 from Greece, 8 from Romania, but Romania is not this year, 8 from Belgium. So let's see.
We'll see. Vince, get your shoulder ready for Luke. He may need it.
Oh, no.
No, we hope not. But let's go ahead and move on then and talk about our final country.
Wait, I need to get ready.
Get ready.
That's not working. I need that black. Go.
Move. Continue.
So the last country we're talking about, if you haven't figured it out already, is Greece. Marina Sati with Zari. So
Just a small thing, because everybody calls her Marina Sati. The tono is Sati. Marina
Sati.
Sati.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
thank you.
Thank you for saying.
In Greek language, after a double T or a
Mhm.
double M, the tono comes always at the next alphabetical.
Sati.
Yeah. Sati.
Sati.
Like an accent. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Marina Sati.
Yes.
Okay. So let's get right into it because I know Georgie's excited for this one.
Ah,
So, do we
Exactly.
think that Greece will qualify to the grand final of Eurovision 2024 in 3, 2, 1?
Okay, everybody.
Everybody, do we think that Greece is going to come top 10 at Eurovision 2024 in 3, 2, 1? Okay, we have 2 no's and 4 yeses. And finally, do we think that Greece could win Eurovision 2024 in 3, 2, 1? Okay, so that's no from everyone on winning. So we clearly have pretty favorable views of this song. So, I mean, Georgie, do you want to go first? You want to go last?
I could go first, just to,
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like this is my number one in personal taste. It's like it's for the first time I'm such a big supporter for Greece, a country that I grew up in 22 years, and it's just maybe because I know the language, I know the whole story of Greece, and this is what hypes me because this is urban Greek style. This is with traditional beats. This is with everything Greek that it's possible to be in a song. And maybe because I know also Marina Sati, it's like she's known in Greece also. But I 100% as a prediction, I see Greece going in the final. This is not a doubt. I really think that people will vote for Marina, and the countries that are in the semifinal are countries that will vote for it. Like Albania, 100% will vote. Like all of those countries we have counted. And top 10, I really believe that Greece could come in the top 10. I said no to win, but top 10 I could see it coming because this song you cannot put it in the group of pop song or pop female songs. This song, it's a song on its own group.
For sure.
And it's so many casual viewers and so many people that have been in Greece from Europe for vacations or something and have spent 1 week maybe in Greece. They will see it and they will be like, this reminds me of being in Crete, or this reminds me of being in Athens, in Acropolis, or I think this is how people would vote for the song, because it's like it's reminding of the Greek times that someone could have had in Greece, or someone that wants to go in Greece, because the song is inviting people to come to Greece. What else? I mean, I am fully supporting it, and as a prediction, I do see it to come to the top 10. The shame is just the media in Greek television. There are some people that are very vocal about hating the song and that they don't want Greece to be like this shown on Eurovision. There's a very famous person, Andreas Mikrouchikos, he's called, and he's on those morning shows, and he's always talking bad about Marina and about the song, and he's very hateful in a very bad way. And I don't agree, because why to be ashamed of this song or of Marina going with a song like this to Eurovision? This is like so Greek. This is like something to be proud of. But I want to see what you all have to say. I mean, it's like you are from elsewhere, so it makes more sense.
I've got to go because it's my friend's birthday and he's giving me daggers through the window. Sure. I'm so sorry. But first and foremostly, I just want to say, whilst it's not my personal taste, all I will say is I do think I'm in a minority. If you take Ultimate Eurovision and Eurovision Hub, two kind of Eurofan kind of census, I think Greece was in top 3 in both of those. So I'm going to be honest with you. I did my ranking before both of those things. Had I done my ranking after that, I probably would have put Greece in my top 10. I think it's really difficult doing these things. I know it's a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun for Eurovision fans and Eurovision fans watching this, but we are part of, the party season, and Greece just doesn't take part. As a result, you either like the song or you don't. And if you don't, then really, if you're not going to take part in the pre-party season, then it's going to be very difficult for me to get behind you. Like, I wasn't a massive fan of Georgia, saw it in the pre-party season and got behind it. So as a result, because Georgia hasn't been part of it, I'm kind of just based on my first initial impressions. It's not for me. But again, I love Georgie and I want it to do well for Georgie. But it just seems based on those two things. And I think what Ultimate Eurovision had over 20,000 people taking part, and Eurovision Hub was like 15,000, and Greece just like killed it. So as a result, like obviously my small echo chamber is irrelevant, because evidently outside my echo chamber, people like Greece. That's all I have to say. But Jordan, I'm so sorry I have to leave you, mate.
You are just fine.
Carry on enjoying my friend's birthday.
No, tell him happy birthday from us.
Happy birthday. Right.
And enjoy.
I'm just going to, just very quickly, it's his birthday over there. He's over there.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
And I won't ask him what his opinion on Greece. He doesn't like Greece. Anyway, I will see you later. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
See you, Shane. So I think that it's a sound that in Spain is going to like also. Spain is voting in the semifinal, and I think that because is San Marino also competing, I think that Spain is going to give the 12 points to San Marino, but then the 10 points maybe is going to Greece, because it's a sound that we really love here now in Spain. It's very 2024 sound. It's urban trap mixed with traditional sounds. And maybe for, how Amer called that wine, how is
the
wine mothers? Wine mothers? Maybe it's not a song for the wine mothers. Okay, yeah, it's not sure. A song for the traditional occasional viewer of Eurovision, but for all the young people that maybe is approaching for the first time or for just for a few years, it's a sound that they are going to feel like, hey, this is my sound. That generic pop divas doesn't mean nothing to me. This is my sound, and I'm going to vote for this. So I think it's going to work in the televote, and I'm confident for the final, also for having jury votes, because I don't know. Let's see how that one should. Staging, that they say that they are planning to do for the staging the 3 minutes all made with a one shoot camera, and I don't know how it's going to work. Maybe it's fun, maybe it's very strange, who knows, but I'm confident that, and maybe I don't know, I because I have to choose only 3 countries for winning, but Greece can make a big surprise.
Yeah,
there is a possibility about that, but if I have to choose 3 now, Greece is not one of those 3, but it could happen.
But I just want to say, here was one comment saying like Greeks are always like this, nothing new. And I'm wondering, nothing new?
No.
I don't think so, no.
This song is completely new.
I think they were talking about like the people complaining about the song, like in Greece.
The
Greeks are always complaining about like their entries and stuff.
Okay. If they meant this, okay. They
then
do.
It's okay.
If not,
then we need to have some words.
I have to tell you.
they complain about a lot, but Greece is not the only country. I mean, I live in Germany. I'm sorry. Sure. If you turn on the TV, what is happening here about Eurovision, you will see only complaining. So it's not only Greece.
Yeah. I'll say about this song, Paco, I totally agree with you. Like for the casual, young, new listener, this is going to grab them in a way that they can recognize from other music that they're listening to. But it also injects that ethnic influence. And so I think, especially for the seasoned viewer, like us who follow Eurovision, who know the history, especially the recent history of Greek entries that may, have gone without any ethnic elements from a country where traditionally that's what we love about it. I think this really brings us back to a place where we can honestly get what we've been craving. We get that Greekness, but we get it in this refreshed, new, it is complicated, it is complex. It's not just a kick back, relax, and have it in the background necessarily. You have to listen to this song. But when you listen to it, you mull over it, you feel it, you understand it. I think this song is incredible and it does wonderful things. The only thing I will say, I will be fully transparent. Initially, I was like, oh my gosh, is she going to be able to sing this live? Especially, the intro.
Yeah,
But then I
think
saw the video recently and I was like, holy shit. I was like, holy shit, absolutely
Yeah.
she can.
the
So that,
acoustic changed everything for me.
yeah.
She's a very, very good singer live. She's
Yeah.
Amazing.
For
she's
sure.
good.
So that dispelled any doubt that I have. And I think right now I have Greece in my second place overall personally. So
Ooh.
wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
I think this is a song for in Latin America. Love everyone in
Mhm.
Latin America love this song,
Yeah.
and I personally think there's a perfect balance to the ethnics
Yeah.
and the culture of Greeks and the urban song. Actually, I think this is the only urban song
Yeah.
like trap, reggaeton
Mhm.
in this edition. The only
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I start with Jordan. I think how she be able to sing this song in live, but after singing hearing the acoustic, I love
Mhm.
her,
For sure.
and I think she's great. And the young people love that song.
Hmm.
Put Jordan, please put Carlos the comment there here to be seen. It needs to be seen.
It needs to be seen.
What does it mean? What does Greek thing
No,
mean?
he says like I will vote for Greece, and then in Greek he writes like a part of the lyrics, "San spirito anameno," which means like
Ah, no. I
What?
told you. Because I have a friend.
Well,
I have a friend that says that he's going to vote for this song only because in the song is saying anameno. You know that we have a singer in Spain that is very famous that is called Ana Mena.
Anamena.
And because in the song is saying Ana Meno, I'm going to vote for this.
This.
Okay, it makes sense. Anameno means in Greece it's like lighted. Something is lighted.
Okay, but for us is the masculine.
Yeah.
For us is the masculine of
Anamena.
Anamena.
Okay.
Right, I'll go. Firstly, yes, Anamena, love her. Like outside of Eurovision and like the British and American mainstream songs that I listen to, I love Spanish and Greek music. And I just feel like as soon as I heard this, I was like, it gives me Greek vibes of Rosalia.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's very that vibe. And I know you all say, younger people will vote for this. I feel like she won't mind me saying this, but like my mom, she's in her 60s and she loves this song. And I was a bit not scared, but like she loves Eurovision. So I was a bit like, oh, I feel like she's gonna hate it. But as soon as she heard it, she was like, no, like it makes you feel good.
Yes, exactly what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like that's in Greek, but I do like the little English parts, like, put your hands up, like that can get the crowd going. And yeah, I just feel like Marina is here, like, to stay, like, in Sophia Cole's words. But, like, I think with Greece, especially with last year, I don't know, like I love RuPaul Drag Race, and one of the things he says
Same.
is you need to step your pussy up, and I think Greece has done that this year.
It's also because of Panic Records, because Panic Records used to be the one sending the Greek entries also. And Panic Records is a bit more. Marina is not in Panic Records. She's an artist of herself. I mean, how do you call it? An
independent.
And Ert, the Greek TV, decided to go with her. So I was already hyped when they said that, because Marina is not doing those pop kind of vibes. And even she, on one of the interviews, she said, like, if people expect me to do Ferreira, they can forget about that. And I was already loving the moment that she said that, because if you listen to the other songs of hers, they are always this kind of vibes. They have also this. I mean, many Greeks maybe hate that, but it has this Greek, Turkish, Oriental vibe, you know. And this is catchy. It's catchy.
Ta ta ta.
Yeah.
It's a global sound. That's
Sing along with it. Right. Especially the chorus.
And when I listen to it, I want to get some halloumi, some chicken kebab, you know, beef.
I love you. I love you for saying halloumi, but halloumi is Cypriot from Cyprus.
In my head, it's still Greek.
You can take saganaki. Saganaki is similar, but it's Greek.
And tzatziki. I love tzatziki.
And tzatziki, yes.
But also, just one last point. One of my friends from home, her family, like her dad is Greek. And he is just, when you go, it's a full Greek house, you know, party. And I text her and was like, oh, you need to listen to the Greek song. And she was just like, oh, is it shit like usual? And I was like, no, I think you will like it. She is obsessed. Like, she actually texted me and she was like, when is Greece's first rehearsal? So, you know, I think it's getting the people from Greek heritage and stuff like that really behind Marina.
Yes. Greek people, young people, and people in general, and my friends on Instagram that I see their stories, every single weekend the song is playing in the clubs from morning until evenings. This is the first song since years that Greek people are listening all the time. But my friends are also concerned. My friends do tell me, because they know that I have a channel, they tell me, like, what do you think that people in Europe, will they get it? Because for us, this is number one. It's playing everywhere. But what do you think about European people? And I said, like, for sure, all of those countries that are a bit more southern, Italy, Spain, Malta, Cyprus, either way, those countries will get the vibe of the song and could vote for it. Now for Norway, I have no idea. No idea.
But they have, for example, Norway had this year or last year,
in Jasmine with Aya, the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. That was also like, yeah.
You know, she was in Kansas City. She came to motherfucking Kansas City, and I was not here. I was gone for the weekend, but it was like an international folk festival, and she came and she performed. Like, it was so random, but it was so cool. I was like,
I didn't go to Eurovision, but I'll go to Kansas City.
I'll go to Kansas City, right?
Can I just say that because of the beginning of the video, I said also about her name. People are right. I also Googled it. The name is Sati. The tono is on A. But I don't know why when a song she had some years ago, and she called herself Sati, and since then it stayed to me as a Sati. But I don't know why. But as when you Google it, the name is indeed, as the people said in the comments, Sati. But I remember a song where she called herself Sati. It was like a part of the song, but maybe it was just fitting to the lyrics. I don't know why. But I don't want to be like, people are right. On the comments, they were right.
Okay. Vicky, you wanted to say something because I interrupted you.
Yeah, but it's a stupid thing. In my country, we said it's a temazo. With that song is too good and catchy. We said it's a temazo, and this song is a temazo.
I will add that now to my phone because I will use that when
That's
I'm in
right.
Malmo. I'll say like the song is a temazo. Don't come.
Temazo.
I will use it now.
You can say it in a Latin American accent, a temazo, or with a
No,
Spanish
no,
accent, un temazo.
Exactly. But it has to be in Latin American accent and in Spanish accent. Temazo. Así.
Temazo.
Exacto. Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
guys.
That wraps
So-
up our edition of Eurovision Tea for the day. We've talked about Austria, we've talked about Albania, and we have talked about Greece. So I want to thank you all again so much for joining me today. Just a reminder, I'm joined once again by Paco Chico Toxico, by Luke Reacts 20, by Vicky Vocalissima, and by Georgi Kanev, the Greek Bulgarian king himself. So please subscribe to all of these wonderful people. Oh, and Shane's Eurovision Review, who's celebrating a friend's birthday, but he was with us for most of the video. So subscribe to all of these great people and the rest of the Eurovision Tea family and all of our guests. And we cannot wait to see you tomorrow when we are playing Kahoot games all afternoon / evening. What time is that again? Is that 8?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think it starts at 8.
I
But
think it
let's-
starts at 8 Central European time, but we'll make posts, we'll make blasts,
Yes.
you'll see it around.
Everywhere.
So keep an eye on social media. But thank you all so much again for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.